Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
And yet, that's not what's happened. The Delhi High Court has given masses of time to the police to file a response. 400 plus kilometers away in Sitapur is this case for saying hate mongers. And now there is also a suggestion of violations to the FCRA Act. How are you handling all three of these disparate cases when you stand up and ask for bail at the Supreme Court, Colin?
Yeah, Barkha, at the moment, I'm just doing the UP case. The Delhi case is being done by other lawyers. And it's all a mishmash, but I hope, although I'm not certain what the outcome will be, I hope that the Supreme Court will intervene and put an end to this nightmare for Zubair. You know, a Supreme Court judge also, a retired Supreme Court judge, spoke out, saying that it's unbelievable that Zubair should be arrested and not be bail.
Actually, it was Justice Deepak Gupta spoke to us as well, Colin, and he said, it was his words, he said the court has failed, the judiciary rather, has failed to uphold human rights in the Zubair case. He cannot see a single reason from any available information, according to Justice Gupta, that Zubair should be behind bars.
Yes. And it's also unbelievable because I think the distance between the judiciary and the central government, which is supposed to be very, very far, is supposed to have a huge distance between the executive and the judiciary. Now that distance is shortening. So you have a very different judiciary today than we used to have, let's say, 10 years ago. It's very different.
That's a pretty serious allegation. You're basically implying that you do not believe that the courts are as independent as they were or as they ought to be.
Well, I'm not referring to the present proceedings, but I want to make it explicit that the gap between the judiciary and the executive is at its narrowest level since independence. And this executive, this central government, has been very successful in interfering maliciously with the judiciary.
Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on that?
Well, you've seen supersession of judges, for example. Right? Judges are so terrified today that if they are the senior most judge in the High Court or a Chief Justice of the High Court, if they don't follow what the central government expects them to do, they could just be superseded or transferred to a court like, let's say, Meghalaya or Sikkim, where there are hardly any judges and hardly any cases. This government is guilty of trying to destroy the judiciary and its independence. And I frankly feel that those at the helm of affairs actually want to destroy the judiciary completely. They don't want anyone questioning the executive. They don't want anyone asking the executive any questions. They want complete, monolithic, autocratic rule. And that's a frightening situation for India. And many judges, I must say, many good judges have suffered under this regime with this supersession and transfer business. And many good judges today are afraid to pass strong judgments, even though they know in their hearts that the government has done something totally unconstitutional. They are afraid to write good judgments. That's the state we are in.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.